Hey there, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle one of the easiest and honestly quickest parts of the PTE academic exam, the Answer Short Question task. So let's jump right in.
You know, the speaking section can feel like a really big deal, right? It can make a lot of people nervous. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This part, it's way easier than you think.
The absolute best way to think about this task is to just change your perspective. Don't see it as a hard test. Instead, think of it like a quick warm-down after you've done the tougher speaking tasks. It's really just a simple trivia game. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at what this task actually is. Then, the basics you need to know, a simple strategy for success, and of course, what to do if you get stuck. We'll wrap up with some friendly tips and the main takeaway. It's going to be super straightforward.
Okay, so first things first, what exactly is this task? Well, it's a really simple part of the speaking test that checks your listening skills and a little bit of your general knowledge. Honestly, it's a fantastic chance to score some easy points. The official name for it is Answer Short Question, or ASQ. And, well, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You'll hear a question, and all you need to do is give a super short, direct answer. That's it. No tricks here.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the basics of the task. We're just going to look at a few key numbers you should keep in mind. Don't worry, it's all very simple.
So you're not going to be doing this for very long at all. In the whole test, you'll only get about 5 or 6 of these little questions. It's over before you know it.
For every single question, you'll have 10 seconds to record your answer. Now that might not sound like a lot of time, but trust me, it is way more than you're actually going to need.
And here's why you don't need all that time. Your answer should really only be 1 to 3 words. The computer isn't looking for a fancy, full sentence. It just wants a short, specific keyword. So remember, keep it brief.
Okay, so how do we handle this task? Forget about trying to memorize complicated templates. For this part, all you really need is what I like to call the instinct approach. It's all about listening and just responding. So here's how it works. Step 1, listen really carefully for that main question word. Is it asking who, which would be a person, where, which is a place, or what, which is a thing? This really helps you focus. Step 2, you've got to be quick. You have to start talking within 3 seconds, otherwise the microphone just closes. And finally, step 3, keep it simple. Seriously, if the answer is thermometer, you just say thermometer. Don't say it is an instrument called a thermometer.
Let's look at some real examples. If the question is, what do you call a person who writes books? You just say, author. Simple. Or, which direction is the opposite of south? The answer is just north. See? One direct word is all they're looking for.
All right, now for the big question, the one I know is on everyone's mind. What happens if you hear the question and your mind just goes totally blank? First of all, don't panic. There's a super simple, no-stress plan for exactly this moment.
You've actually got a few great options here. You can just take your best guess, or you could simply repeat a keyword you heard in the question. And if you are completely stumped, it is 100% okay to just say, I don't know. The most important thing here is to say something. Don't just stay silent.
This is so important, so listen up. There is absolutely no negative marking for getting an answer wrong. You will not lose any points for an incorrect guess. So it is always better to say something, anything, than to say nothing at all. You've got nothing to lose by trying.
Okay, let's wrap this up with just a couple of friendly tips. Just think of these as little reminders to keep in your back pocket for test day to help you feel confident.
So, just a quick summary. Do. Be quick and answer within 3 seconds. Do. Keep it simple. Just say the key word. And do. Focus on the audio you hear. Now, on the other hand, try not to be too slow, don't give a long-winded explanation, and please don't get too distracted by any images on the screen.
We've covered a fair bit of ground, so let's boil it all down to our final takeaway. What's the one thing you really, absolutely need to remember about this whole task? Here's what it all comes down to. This task is a simple, low-stress opportunity for you. It's a really easy way to boost your listening and vocabulary scores without a lot of heavy lifting, so don't take it for granted. And let's finish right where we started. If you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this idea. This isn't some scary test of your intelligence. It's just a quick, simple trivia game. So try to have a little fun with it.
So after all that, I hope you're feeling a lot more confident. You've got a simple strategy, you've got a safety net for when you're not sure, you are totally ready for this. So what do you say? Ready to play?